Why Chinese students are obsessed with luxury. Who isn't obsessed with luxury? I mean, I want some luxury items too. And I bet it's because everyone online is like freaking 18 and they have like a Corvette and $1 million house already. So
You've seen those pesky Chinese international students trying their best to max out their performative male stats by wearing Stussy, Essentials, drinking matcha, Labubus, of course, wearing all Chrome Hearts, Balenciaga, Chanel, sitting in
I don't like Labubus. Why are Labubus like such a big thing? I feel like it's like like Beanie Babies. Like people, but like Beanie Babies it was like exclusive, right? Like they only made like a certain number of them. I mean, I guess for Labubu, like Labubu's like exclusive, but that's only if you get the rare ones. If you don't get a rare one, why? I will say though, I bought a mystery box, like JJK mystery box thing on Crunchyroll. Oh my god, wait, I have to show you, bro. I have to show. I was showing my friend this the other day. I don't know when it's gonna ship to my house, but I really want to like unbox one, low key. Cause it's exactly like gambling, cause you don't know which one you'll get. Also, like I have like 6 of my friends I shared my Crunchyroll account with. I'm like a mega fan, so I think I have other devices. They also upped the price. They upped it from like $11.99 to like $13.99 a month for Crunchyroll, bro. I'm still gonna pay it, but I'm like a little salty. I'm like, dang, like why is that so expensive? There we go. Now you can see. I just need to turn my brightness off. It's like a little like, they're like little cats. It's a little cat. I really want Toji. Oh, there's a hidden one. I really want Toji or Nanami. I really want kitten character vinyl plush blind box. Yeah, I bought this. Yeah, it's a pre-order, I think. Pre-order expected to release April 30th. And it's probably not gonna get here until like freaking June. January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, June. Do you guys do that where you have to like January, February, March, April, May, June? I have to do that. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. But yeah, I bought that. I'm very excited for it to come here. I don't know if I'm gonna like open it on stream or not, but like I low-key fell for it. But at least it's not a Labubu, okay? It's a little cat thing.
the Rolls Royce eating their Michelin star one dish, one bite meal. Well, what if I told
crazy.
you that all of this
It's
is
fake.
actually
Fake, they're renting it.
a facade? Because they're not actually as rich as you think they are. They're actually even more rich than that. And a lot of these guys and girls enroll in what's called a socialite training course. And this socialite training course is where love, luxury, and LinkedIn have merged into the same hustle. I know, that is one crazy statement. If you think I'm exaggerating, let's just say, you know, it's been reported that some dudes and some women pay over 30,000 RMB per class to learn this stuff. And now, what does this course offer? I'm not here to sell you a course, okay? I'm here to stray you away from this course. I'm sure none of you are gonna take this anyways, unless you've really dropped to the lowest part of society.
Bro, that's crazy.
But essentially, modern finishing schools where mostly young women and men learn everything from how to network in exclusive circles with the high-class rich. So like, why is this even a thing, right? In this extreme hyper-competitive dating market in China, social capital is as important as financial capital. Even here in America, you'll see people renting out Urises. In China, you'll see them renting out whole ass skyscraper and buildings. And with like marriage rates hitting like the lowest of the low, a lot of women are hedging their bets. They're training themselves to look like the perfect bundle, the perfect package that you can get. Well, because guys, when love looks like it's impossible, at least you can look the part. Let's break down what exactly you do in this $30,000 course. Dining etiquette. You rehearse Western table manners. Knife in the right hand, napkin in your lap.
I don't know any of that. I don't know any of that. Like like table setting and like table manners. Like I just eat. Like I don't like. There was one time I was eating at like this fancy restaurant with my parents, and there was like 3 different forks, like 3 different knives. There was spoons. I was like, why do I need 3 forks? I just need 1 to eat everything. And my dad was trying to explain, well, that one's for the salad, that one's for the it's a fork. Why? It actually, low-key, it didn't stress me out, but I was like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Also, the way that I like cut steak is just so bad. Like I grip the knife and I just pause. That looked really that looked weird. But no, but like I just don't. Wait, let me try and think. Which hand do I use my knife with? I go like that, right? Like my fork. I hold my fork and then I go like that. But like when I have a knife in my hand, I'm like knuckle gripping it. Like this is how I grip it. And then I just apparently it's not how you are supposed to hold a knife. And even when I was little, my dad was like, "Oh, sorry, hold a knife." I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Teacup tilted at exactly 45 degrees. This is an ultimate symbol of global polish. Small talk templates. You literally get conversational scripts. How to approach a CEO, or how to casually mention your future investment portfolio on a first date. Last but not least, the most important, social media aesthetics.
Oh my God.
A lot of these trainees stage nearly identical photos, same hotel, same Dior handbag, same latte art. So congratulations, by the end, you've become a walking brand.
Carbon copy,
You might
bruh.
think this is just for bored rich kids, but actually, the clientele is surprisingly diverse. Many of them are mid-20s women with decent incomes who see adequate training as like a way to upgrade their marriage prospects. Others are ambitious small business owners hoping to break into elite networks.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Some men do this too, mostly to learn how to signal status. In short, if you've got cash, there's a syllabus with your name on it. Let's talk about the business model. We got Flow of Training, which goes to WeChat groups, which finally goes to Mixer invites. Here's where it gets a bit both genius and a little predatory. You don't just pay for the class, you pay for access. Some trainers even boast about their contact lists about CEOs and investors. Well, I mean, what's the point of learning perfect posture if no one is there to admire it?
I'm not adjusting my posture.
It's basically Tinder, but if Tinder charged $4,000 up front and made you rehearse your profile in real life. Although they don't know how to create wealth, they surely know how to show it off. The term Fu Er Dai refers to trust fund kids, and it's become one of the most hated group in China.
Nippo babies.
That didn't stop them from getting millions of followers on Weibo. If I were beef, I would only be Wagyu. Andy Guo, an 18-year-old Chinese immigrant, loves driving his red Lamborghini Huracan. Does not love having to share the car with his twin brother, Anki. How lucky do you have to be to even like have that sentence like even say that?
That's
the car
crazy.
is more fashion than function. I have a backpack, textbooks, and laundry, but I can't fit everything inside. And that is not the worst of it. A cop once pulled me over just to look at the car. Third world problems, am I right?
That's crazy.
Some Chinese immigrants think a supercar is poor investment, okay? Because, you know, its value decreases over time. So, better to just spend, you know, maybe just some small chump change of $500,000 on 2 expensive watches and some diamonds instead. Said Diana Wang, 23, a University of British Columbia graduate student, says she owned more than 30 Chanel bags and a $200,000 diamond encrusted Richard Mille watch. Damn.
What?
Miss Wang normally drives her parents' Ferrari or Mercedes Maybach when she visits them in Shanghai, but in Canada, her parents gave her a strict car budget of 150,000 Canadian dollars.
You know how much my Prius was? The car that I drive? I'm pretty sure my parents paid for my car, but I'm pretty sure they spent like $3,000 on it and then like another $3,000 to like fix everything that was wrong with it. I mean, like the engine broke and like all this stuff. But yeah, like that was like what, like $6,000? And I save a fortune on gas too. I mean, I love my Prius, bro. $150,000 on a car? Are you kidding me? Bro, what? That's crazy.
If you ask me, that's way too strict. She might as well be homeless at that point.
What do you...
So she drives a less flashy Audi RS5. But you know, luckily they had her play homeless, where she had to leave her mansion without a phone,
Oh
no
my
wallet,
God.
just wearing her Victoria's Secret pajamas and $1,000 Chanel shoes. And then she got kicked out of a Tim Hortons for sleeping, which really set her brain cells straight, I guess. Before that experience, I never looked at a price tag, she said. Now I do. So all of that
Wow.
just for her to look how much this $1 million watch would cost and still buy it.
Yeah,
This
that's crazy.
entire phenomenon is the lover child of wealth and insecurity. You see, China's elite is new. Just 20 years ago, a lot of these families weren't rich. So there's this obsession with proving you belong. Combine that with social media, where every bag and manicure gets scrutinized, and you get an economy where you can literally buy a personality. It's just fascinating and very dystopian. There's actually a case for this pretty famous celebrity. Her name was Ye Ke, and this influencer was accused of joining one of these socialite training courses
Yes, we
to
watched
boast
that
about her dating
video.
prospects,
Yep,
and
we
then
watched that
marrying a
video.
very, very wealthy businessman.
Yep, yep.
Well, she denied everything, but then the internet exploded because it confirmed everyone's suspicion. And even the chats were leaked. All the group chats were leaked. So, you know, maybe every picture-perfect life you see online is just paid production. So, does this actually work? According to a SCMP report, 45% of these graduates said it made them feel more confident, 22% said it improved their love life, and 33% said it changed nothing
Wow.
except their credit card balance.
Alright.
In other words, maybe you're just better off buying yourself a vacation. Look, some of this is funny, but it's also kinda sad, because somewhere along the way, a canon event happened between this timeline, and we just decided love is now just a competition. And to deserve affection, you need a curriculum and a certificate. And maybe that's the most dystopian part, because you can buy everything, even your identity.
That's
What's
crazy.
left that's actually real. Your personality might change and never go back to how it was before. So the next time you see a selfie from a Shanghai penthouse, just remember the decent chance that it came with the 30,000 yen invoice. And if I'm found in one of these 5-star hotels, just know I finally gave in.